Hey everyone, breaking news that you absolutely need to hear. The Social Security Administration just announced a major update that could put an extra $5,000 into your pocket this month. That's right, two separate payments of $2,500 each are being rolled out for eligible Social Security and SSDI recipients. If you've been eagerly waiting for an update like this, you're in the right place because I've got all the details you need to know. But before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Staying informed is key, and you don't want to miss updates like this that could impact your finances. Let's dive in. Imagine waking up to an extra $5,000 in your bank account. Dim. It's a scenario that could bring a sigh of relief to millions. The Social Security Administration recently made the decision to implement a special deposit schedule this month, aimed at helping recipients manage the ever-increasing cost of living. From rising grocery prices to sky-high gas bills, inflation is impacting everyone, and this extra support couldn't come at a better time. The payments will total $5,000, split into two deposits of $2,500 each. The first payment is scheduled for the first half of the month and will go to regular Social Security beneficiaries. These include retired workers and their dependents, who rely on these funds for everyday essentials. Here's how it works. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th of the month, you'll receive your deposit on the first Wednesday. For those with birthdays between the 11th and 20th, payments will hit on the second Wednesday. And finally, if your birthday is between the 21st and 31st, expect your deposit on the third Wednesday of the month. Now, let's talk about the second payment, another $2,500. This is specifically for SSDI recipients and is scheduled for the latter half of the month. The timing ensures smooth processing and avoids overloading the system, which could cause delays. If you're an SSDI recipient, it's time to mark your calendar so you know exactly when to expect your funds. But of course, there are always questions about eligibility. To qualify for these payments, you must already be a current recipient of either Social Security retirement benefits or SSDI. The good news? Your regular monthly benefit amount doesn't impact your eligibility. Whether you receive the maximum benefit or a smaller amount, you're still eligible for the full $5,000 as long as you meet the criteria. And here's the best part. You don't have to do anything extra. These payments will be made automatically, so there's no need to fill out forms or make calls to the Social Security Administration. However, if you're still receiving paper checks, now might be the time to switch to direct deposit. It's faster, more reliable, and ensures you get your payment as quickly as possible. Delays with paper checks can happen, and nobody wants to deal with that, especially when it comes to money you need. Speaking of delays, let's address what you should do if your payment doesn't arrive as expected. First, wait 3 business days. Sometimes bank processing times can slow things down. If your payment still hasn't shown up after that, you'll need to contact the Social Security Administration directly. Be prepared with your Social Security number and banking information to make the process smoother. Now, I know some of you might be concerned about how these payments could impact other benefits you're receiving, like SNAP, Medicare, or Medicaid. Based on the latest information, these $5,000 payments are treated as supplemental and won't affect your eligibility for other programs. This is great news because it means you can receive this additional support without worrying about losing other benefits. For those of you who receive both Social Security and SSDI, here's an important clarification. You'll only receive one payment that corresponds to your primary benefit type. These payments aren't stackable, and the Social Security Administration has systems in place to prevent duplicate payments. So, while you won't receive both, you will still get the payment that applies to your situation. Let's talk taxes. Anytime extra income comes into play, it's natural to wonder about the tax implications. According to current guidelines, these special deposits will be treated just like your regular Social Security benefits. Depending on your total income, they may be subject to federal income tax. It's always a good idea to consult a tax professional to understand how these payments might affect your specific situation. Another common concern is whether these payments will impact your regular monthly benefits. The answer is no. These special deposits are supplemental, meaning your regular benefits will continue as usual after these payments are made. It's an added bonus, not a replacement, so you can count on your monthly income staying consistent. For representative payees managing benefits on behalf of someone else, it's essential to keep track of these special payments. The same rules apply to these deposits as to regular monthly benefits. Make sure the funds are used appropriately for the beneficiary's needs, and keep accurate records to avoid any complications. When the funds arrive, the choice of how to use them is entirely up to you. However, consider setting aside at least a portion of the money for an emergency fund if you haven't already. With economic uncertainty still looming, having a financial safety net can provide invaluable peace of mind. Looking ahead, many of you might be wondering if similar payments will happen in the future. While there's no official word yet on future deposits beyond this month, staying informed is the best way to prepare. That's why it's so important to stay connected through channels like this one. We'll always bring you the latest updates as soon as they're available. Finally, make sure your contact and banking information is up to date with the Social Security Administration. If you've recently moved or changed banks, updating your information is critical to avoid any delays in receiving your funds. So, there you have it, everything you need to know about the upcoming $5,000 in special deposits from the Social Security Administration. To recap, 2 $2,500 payments will be distributed this month, with eligibility depending on your benefit type. These deposits are automatic, so as long as your information is current, you're all set. If you have questions about these special deposits, drop them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on all the latest Social Security news and financial updates that could impact your benefits. Hit that like button if you found this information helpful, and share it with anyone who might benefit from this update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more updates and information you need to know. Remember, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Stay informed, stay prepared, and take care.